Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Second down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many?
And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page?
He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Denver. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. The Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And the Broncos are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he will score again. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. extra point. Up and good. Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. One team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Down inside the 10. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. His drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Checking it down. This one is caught. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll look to throw again. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Broncos 35, Raiders 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
He's going to air this one out. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Back to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down. 1 quarter remains.
The third quarter with the score.
Up the middle they go. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Okay, ready? It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a give up the middle. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up 3rd and 3. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.